Jon Levy is a professional social facilitator who has come to realize that what people crave the most is connection. Jon runs events that bring people closer together by encouraging them to share their thoughts and ideas and work together to achieve a common goal. Through his network of communities, Jon has helped thousands of people meet one another and grow as individuals. Jean Nidetech had been struggling with her weight her whole life. She's tried every diet under the sun, and when nothing seemed to work, she decided it was time to change something. Jean gathered a few people she loved and trusted and invited them to her home for a weekly chat. They talked about their struggles with food and weight loss, and Jean even shared some of her own tips. That was the birth of Weight Watchers. An engaged community is your ticket to a successful company, a popular movement, or a revolution. These engaged communities are built on trust and cooperation, trust in others' actions, and a desire to reciprocate said actions. When you give people an outlet to make their voices heard and feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves, you're creating lasting influence and change. Creating situations in which people have to be vulnerable and depend upon one another is a quick strategy to build community. One of the best ways to boost trust is to place people in an environment where they have to open up and rely on each other for support. The military does this when it puts new recruits through grueling training exercises. New recruits come into boot camp ready to prove their strength and fight for their team. But instead of having them compete against each other, the military brings them together under one roof to create an environment of trust, interdependency, and teamwork. Most of the time when we think of impressing clients and investors, we think of wooing them with gifts and swag. But a better way is to bond with them on a human level. Engage with them and participate in an event that highlights their skills and talent. Instead of forcing your clients to follow along with your own schedule, create an event that encourages them to make their own efforts as a team. For example, you might take them on a volunteer adventure together or encourage them to do a charity run in the name of their business. Rather than asking your clients to simply follow along with your plans, suggest an activity that will make them work together and build their bond as a brand. One of the best ways to understand other people is to meet them. Put yourself in different situations where you have to mingle with people who think differently from you, whether they're from a different culture or background, have different beliefs, or come from a different social class. You'll be more successful if you can understand what makes your customers happy and help them achieve their goals.